Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, John Means.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. No throw. He's safe at first. And now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Duran on at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground, might be two. Bazzana for one. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And here is Devers. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Devers with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Kicks and fires. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
And Devers hits that one. Brennan brings it in. And there's 2 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alex Bregman.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Tristan Casas at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering upstairs. Casas matched a homer in his last game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the back here in Cleveland. And on the hill, Cutter Crawford. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, obviously last year was a difficult year for this guy. I mean, you lose that many ball games, and even if you pitched well in some of them, the fact that that loss is hanging on you the day that you took the mound can be hard to shake. But, you know, for guys to get to this level, to be big leaguers, they've had to overcome a lot. And for him, this is just one more thing. Throw away last year, hit the reset button, come out and have a great year this year.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle, Bregman fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Carlos Santana.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Stephen Kwan at the plate now. That's ball one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One out, base is empty.
Two and two.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Count's full.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That's inside, and that's ball one. Ramirez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Up the middle, Bregman. Now the throw to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Means back to work. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. That one missed. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And he gets Bregman. One away.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Blake Sable. Swinging a foul straight back. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Ceddanne Rafaela stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 out, space is empty. Liner, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Rob Refsnyder in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Refsnyder starting as the designated hitter, 33 years old, and he's a native of South Korea.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. And now 1 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, David Fry. And a base hit into right center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's out of play, a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. And that one is inside. Santana launched a homer in his most recent game.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Lane Thomas. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Fastball for a strike.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Bazzana, a former first-rounder, making his debut, and I think he's a big part of their plans moving forward.
Yeah, I would agree, and I don't think he would have gotten the call up here in April if they felt like he needed a lot more development down in the minors.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's the ball.
That's a really good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a little bit high. And the count's even at 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Guardians strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed though.
0-1.
And the slider just misses.
That's low. That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now batting Jaron Duran. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Man, I mean,
0-1.
Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fought off foul. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yoshida batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dives and he can't hang on. Now he turns and heads for 2nd. Now the tag at 2nd, and he's out, trying for 2. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for Cleveland, Carson Kelly. First pitch misses.
Outside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt, 2-1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next to hit, Xavier Edwards. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Foul ball there.
Fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Ball squirts away a little bit. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kelly, the runner at second with one away. And there's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Devers now. In the air, left field, down the line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is fouled back. 4th inning underway, no score. Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now it's Alex Bregman. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. That's down and in. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
Nope, ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Man at second. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike. Devers, the lead runner at second. Bregman over at first with 1 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Abner Uribe, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Holton also throwing. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Got him on the off-balance throw. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, David Fry. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brennan in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's down and away. A little bit high maybe. And that's ball 3.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one hammered center field, way back there. Out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Base is empty, one away. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Just missed. Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch is in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Carlos Santana so smooth for the Guardians. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Means back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got it. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Here's Trevor Story. That's outside. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cap. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He kind of muscled that one out there, didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Edwards in the box again, takes a strike. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And now Stephen Kwan.
Nope.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Kelly over at first with 1 away. Fouled off to the right. One now. And that one sliced foul. That misses.
No, that missed. That's
2 and
a ball.
2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to Story for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Popped in the air, left side. Ramirez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Kwan hauls it in, 2 away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Ripped to right. Brennan makes the catch. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Guardians 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Greg Weiser, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bernardino also getting ready. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. On a bounce right side. Story sends it to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th. So now the DH spot. David Fry. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. That one missed. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's a ball. Outside.
That pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1. That's a walk.
Ball four. Take
Went
your
with the
base.
cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Brennan in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. On the corner for a strike. That one's in there. 1-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Fry into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Man at second.
You got a full count.
And ball four to aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So up next, Carlos Santana. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fry over at second. Brennan at first. One gone. And a foul ball. Two on, one out. Pitch misses. Ball one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Digging in, Lane Thomas. And that's in there for strike one.
It's 0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Alex Bregman.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a foul out of play.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit, Blake Sabol. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Brennan. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 for 2. And there's a base hit to left. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. That one catches the zone. Strike one. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they cut the lead to 2.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's as far as John Means will go, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Abner Uribe gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Story stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That catches the outside corner. And a count 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Rafaela on second. Refsnyder over at first with one away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 1 for 3. Oh, and he hit him.
That got him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. Way inside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And another ball
pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Red Sox with a chance to tie it up, and this is inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Way high.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw on to Santana, and Devers is set down. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 3 and the Red Sox 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weisser. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That's through there for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Ball.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Stepping up for the Guardians, Xavier Edwards. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Ball. Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Edwards over at second, 1 down. Slapped foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball.
Miss, that's the ball. 2-0.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
2-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Runner at third, 2 away. Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Guardians lead 1, but they're up 3-2. Here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Uribe back to work. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Bregman in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to short. Slings it across, and they get Bregman for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Blake Sabol, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tyler Holton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-2.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Boston. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, David Fry. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good late
0-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
1-2 to count.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Bernardino
1-0.
measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And another
That's
ball.
down. That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Stretches out and hauls it in. The Guardians go down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So remaining in the game defensively, Jhonkensy Noel. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
Emmanuel Clase on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-0. Nope, ball.
Inside, 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity.
Right about knee high at 97. And it's 3-1. A little up front there as he swings through it.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Pickoff move to first. Wong back in standing. Puts a bunt down. First, it's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Substitution now at first base, and on to run for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Clase checks over to first, and he's back.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
1 ball, no
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Two outs. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And downstairs, Masataka Yoshida in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you...
There goes the runner. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Trying to deliver as the hero. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Romy Gonzalez. Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. That one at triple digits.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one man to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out. Nice W.